So the first topic, obviously, it's been going on, and also we made a video about Triple R releasing on June 1st as encore in the US. Yeah, that was we expected actually. When me and Sai Krishna talked about it, we just thought, yeah, this is going to be just for critics, right, for the US critics and all, for the Hollywood audiences to watch. And we were expecting some kind of recognition for Indian cinema with RRR, but the response is phenomenal actually. I didn't expect this kind of positive, and also this kind of craze will come for this film, because the film already released for like what, March 25th. This is June. And also in the US also, when the encore was announced, it was for just one day, like for 150 areas, and it is for only one day. But the response was so massive and also so much positive. They are continuing the screenings indefinitely, so that like they'll just watch how much the craze will go out, and how many people will come back to watch this film. And I've been following this sensation and this phenomena from then on end, and I'm see like the Twitter is bursting on Triple R itself. And also there are many Hollywood audiences also, they were watching 5 times on theater itself, in theater itself. And also they're coming back in Netflix and all. And I just want to show what are the responses we are getting, not only from audiences but also from Hollywood critics also. So let me just tell you this. So this is Steve Agee. If people don't know who is Steve Agee is, he is one of the cast of Peacemaker, and he is one of the cast of Suicide Squad. He is also the cast of the Suicide Squad, not Suicide Squad 2016, Suicide Squad 2021. That is James Gunn's Suicide Squad. He plays, I forgot his character name. He plays an important role in the Peacemaker show also. And he said, Triple R, holy shit. And also Collider made an article on Triple R actually. Collider is one of the biggest film analytics and also film YouTube channel. And they are one of the biggest reporters on film news and all. Triple R, the action musical, putting other summer blockbusters to shame. And they made a very positive article on Triple R actually. And not only them, Deadline also. This is Paul Schneer, and also he's also one of those Marvel 6. He's also one of those guys who works in the film industry of Hollywood itself, not a small guy. And he also posted a review on Triple R. Deadline, one of the biggest outlets of Hollywood, also made an article on Triple R. Not even Deadline, there was Hollywood Reporter, with one of the biggest news outlets in Hollywood, and also Variety, The Wrap. These are the biggest film news outlets for Hollywood, and they are praising an Indian film which is unprecedented. No other Indian film got this much of craze other than Triple R until this moment. And the audiences, the foreign audiences also, not only from US, we are also getting a lot of response from other countries like Ghana, Nigeria, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, which people watched the film from from Netflix itself, as the streaming platform ordered it. And also the thing is, not only from Netflix, even USA, Z5 USA, like Netflix, as we know, Netflix is publishing RRR's Hindi version of it, but Z5 has the Telugu version of it. So even Z5 USA is also getting lot of views from the Hollywood audiences to watch the original Telugu version of this film. I'm telling you guys, this, if you just go on Twitter and just type RRR, it's getting 2,200 reviews in 1 hour. It is so popular. It is so popular. People are keeping on talking about RRR. And I have to admit, I didn't even expect this kind of response. And also, the writer of the first Doctor Strange film, Marvel Studios Doctor Strange film, the writer, he was the writer. He was like, he said, I am in the cult of RRR right now. So you can imagine what kind of response that we are getting, and also what kind of following RRR is amassing. So Hari, you are watching this, like we've been talking about this for like what, 1 week from now, 1 week, and what is your thoughts? What are your thoughts, Hari?
So, as we saw, what RRR did, it really makes me really happy that an Indian film can have this much traction, can do
Yeah,
this well for a foreign audience.
yeah,
So, I hope it does even more. So, here a little stat just came onto it. So, day 20, there was one person who tweeted about the collection for day 20. This is not for foreign audience. This is for Indian audience. Day 20, Hindi, it was close to 238.044 crores. The
yes, in Hindi
total
audience, for
made,
Hindi.
yeah.
Yeah,
So that just shows that RR is not like it's not for one single fan base. Anyone can watch it and anyone can enjoy,
yes,
which is in front of us.
yes,
So I'm really happy that it did well. I had a feeling that it would do well, but I didn't expect it to do this well. I didn't.
yeah,
So there were few days where RRR was trending on Twitter. I also saw
yeah.
that.
And also the thing is, I'm also witnessing this kind of situation from the Hindi audience itself. I'm not liking this actually, but I have to tell, many like famous YouTubers, film YouTubers, some critics are saying that we don't need what is it, the recognition. We don't need the what is the acceptance of Hollywood or English Western films or something like that. They are saying that we are what is it, we are making great films. We know that. I agree to them. Agree with them for some aspect of that point. But the thing is, when your film is making great, when your film is recognized by Western audiences, and also these are the people will what you say start dancing when a film or a song from India what you say gets nominated for Oscars, right? ऑस्कर जब ऑस्कर्स आते हैं सारे लोग ओके ओके वी आर क्रिएटिंग व्हाट इज ए हिस्ट्री फ्रॉम इंडिया फर्स्ट इंडियन टू गेट Oscars, first Indian to get 2 Oscars or something like that when A.R. Rahman did it. But when an Indian film, particularly from South Indian film, is wreaking havoc in Hollywood films, and we are what you say starting doing, we don't need acceptance. We are not going to say Westerners are doing their own culture and something like that. I'm seriously not okay with this, and this is what you say incompetence from Bollywood. I have to say, I don't have any what you say grudge or any kind of misdemeanor with Hindi films. Some of my favorite films are from Hindi. It's not like that. But the thing is, RRR is one of those films which can create a very large amount of audience for an next coming upcoming in Hindi or Indian films for that matter, because Brahmastra is coming on in September, and Dharma Productions are what do you say? Uh, they are taking Disney's help to get a worldwide release in all the worldwide release for Brahmastra. Like USA, they will get a 4,000 screen plus screening. No Indian film did that. Even RRR released in like 2,000 screens. We need those kind of screens so that people will know, yeah, India is also making great films, and also they are getting unique kind of films. And also when I see these kind of reviews and also these kind of what do you say tweets, I can confirm that they like foreigners didn't even see these kind of film in their lives. Like we saw many Marvel films, we saw many DC films, they have different kind of storytelling and all that. But all these people are saying that this is so different and so bonkers that they didn't even see like this in their lives. That's a very big statement, right? But when I see the reaction of what do you say, our Indians itself are not, it's not that a big deal. People are watching it. Netflix is doing it. No, it is a very big deal. I'm telling you, for me personally, Bahubali the beginning is the better film than Triple R. The beginning, not even the conclusion. The first part, 2015 part. I feel that that is more better than Triple R. But if what is it, Bahubali had these kind of circumstances when it was released, it would have been the biggest film of all time. It would have crossed easily 3,500 crores. Easily. That is the situation actually.
Quite easily.
That when the times are changing, and also we Indians are creating these kind of films with high budgets. For us, like 550 crores is a very big budget for us, but for a foreign film it's not. We made Triple R with like what, 72 million. Bahubali, the conclusion was made at $30 million. For a $30 million budget, we can't even do shit in Hollywood. They are like, we are doing this. Like if we have a budget around 1,000 crores, like what, 20 million or something like that, we can have a great film with great visual effects, and also we can distribute that film all over the world and easily recover. Triple R is proving that we can have that kind of budget and also recover that budget. What are your thoughts on this, man?
Yeah, I mean, these messages are, I find them very hypocritical.
Yeah.
Right. It may,
Yeah.
I may sound harsh saying that, but that is the truth. Because if you are jumping up when a film is nominated for Oscars, and you are saying when in South Indian film or film comes, and you are saying that we don't need their approval, then you are being hypocritical. You are saying two different things which are not same. So at least be on one side. Okay, I can understand why you would think that we should not care for them, but at the same, I necessarily don't agree with that, but I can understand the people who just stay there whenever every films comes out. There are people like that, and there are people like that who want to, like me, who want the whole world to see that there are quality Indian films which can give competition to some of the greatest Hollywood films ever.
Yes.
I would go for so far as to say that. So, but these changing people, I don't necessarily, I don't agree with them, and I don't like that when they say like that, because I have also seen those tweets. So I know how it is, and well, I'm from the F1 community. Most people won't understand. I'm from the Formula One community, so
Me
I
too. Me
understand
too.
this very well, very
Yes.
well. So it just makes me angry. So I don't watch. I normally don't look at these tweets, but they just come into the eye. What do you do? There are so
Uh,
many of those like that.
and as Hari, what do you say, brought it up as F1 fan, I'm also a very big F1 fan. And people who loves F1 and films, there is an awesome show in on Netflix that is called Formula One Drive to Survive. It already releases their season 4. It is awesome. That is a docu series, which is the behind the scenes for every F1 race actually. Every F1 season every year they are doing it. It is awesome and I love it. I just completed it like 2 days ago. It is awesome. I what you say very much recommend that. And as coming back to the topic, it is also one of those important things we have to take, that Brahmastra is coming from like Hindi, right? It will be the biggest thing right now, which will happen for Hindi. Like Prithviraj is dead, obviously, a very big budgeted film. The thing is, if you have these kind of audiences, these kind of stage, you can use that for the what do you say, upcoming films also. The budget can increase so that you will have large amount of audiences, and also you can work around that budget. You can think bigger. Bahubali made that happen. Like after Bahubali, there are many films which larger budgets and coming, or like they are not caring about budget that much. Earlier we used to think everything about budget, right? We have to make it cheaper. We have less screens, right? But when Bahubali happened, after many films came, and now when Triple R is doing this, like making the world as a stage, like if a Rajamouli next Rajamouli film comes, Thailand will be one of those stage. US will be one of those stages, and China will be one of those stages. China is already doing it for Hindi, but it will be bigger, right? And for Hindi also only Hindi. Within 6 months, there are two big films, Brahmastra and Adipurush. Adipurush is also around 500 crores, and Bhushan Kumar already announced that they are approaching big Hollywood studio to distribute this film, so that they will get widest release possible, and also many people will watch the film, right? This is the opportunity we are getting with RRR. So people who say, yeah, we don't need the appreciation, we don't need the acceptance of Westerners, I don't agree. They are not Westerners. They made way better films than we did. We are just in the earlier stage. We need their support, right? We need the budgets are very way less than there. Like 350 crores of 350 million of what do you say, Endgame will not be done, cannot be done in India, but we can make that kind of what is this a great film with way less budget in India, and we get more what do you say appreciation from other countries. That is what I wanted to tell. And you wanted to add anything in?
Uh, yeah, one single point is that, like you said, Avengers types film, we can also make that. Okay,
Yes,
we can do it with half the budget that they do.
yes,
So we us Indians know about, it's showed in history that anything, not even movies, you
yes,
take anything, we Indians can do it with half the price. So
yes,
and another point is that if you know, if I was a filmmaker, I was making a film and I know that this film can do well, why won't I promote it outside India? Why would I let it
definitely,
be inside of India? Right?
definitely, yes.
If I can get more traction, more money, people will then look forward to my next film more. So why wouldn't I promote it? So I just don't know why people would say it, that we don't need their approval. We need their help, and they can make us improve as well. So what is the wrong in that?
It is also one of those situations, right? Like hypocritical have to say that a Kannada film made, KGF first part, it made like 250 crores worldwide, the first one, and it was released in on Amazon Prime, and Hindi people watched it a lot. And then chapter 2 came. Chapter 2 made around 448 crores net only from Hindi. KGF 2 is such big hit only because of Hindi. Like all the other markets, it didn't do that well. 448 crores is not a small number. It is just what is it? Bahubali 1, Bahubali 2 is the biggest one, 512 crores net. After that, KGF 2, KGF 2 only. You have that kind of situation. But I have to tell, KGF 2 won't do this great like RRR in the foreign audiences. RRR made it what 260 crores net in Hindi. It collected around 613 crores share, not even net, worldwide. It collected around 1150 crores gross all over the world. KGF 2, what do you say, crossed it, 1200 crores KGF 2 did. But as for the share, as for the appreciation which is coming for RRR is way more and way much better than KGF 2, I have to say. For KGF 2 fans out there, this is a small remember, I'm not a hater of KGF 2, but I just think RRR is way better than KGF 2. I just have to say that. I wanted to say that for a long time. I just wanted this heat to die down. So yeah, this is what we wanted to talk about, and I'm really hoping RRR to do more and collect also, like for German audiences, and they want a theatrical release. China is going to release in October, and Japan is also releasing in November. In that aspects, the box office also will get growing, and will get more audiences when other films are coming, and I'm very happy. So yeah, that's it, guys. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. What are your thoughts? And is this temporary, or we are getting a lot of praise from other audiences and all? Yeah, just let us know.